Every good parent has to look after their children in two ways. On the one side, they must look after them in food, clothing, education, shelter, all those nice positive things. And then they must also warn them about the pitfalls of life. They warn them about, for example, drugs or alcohol or bad company, or you're not allowed to steal, or about the stranger who lurks in the shadows, the bad man that could take them away. A good parent warns as well as provides. And if I am a proper under-shepherd under the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the great shepherd, I not only have to feed your soul, I have to warn you about false prophets. The most recent ones I have discovered on Christian television are telling the people the following. One says that for a seed sown of $37, they can guarantee that your life will be preserved at least to the end of this year. Isn't that remarkable? In fact, he went on to say, you couldn't turn down a deal like this. Let it be said, this man is not of God. These people are not of God. They're New Age tricksters. In a word, they are false prophets. Don't let them scam you out of your money. The other one is a man who says that his telecast goes into 200 countries, and for $130 battle seed, which you've got to aim. These things are not in the Bible at all, but if you aim it by giving it to him, you don't aim it at God, you aim it at him. And then what happens? Well, your enemies will be defeated. There will be a complete turnaround in your life. Health will flow into your body. Health will flow into your marriage. Health will flow into your spiritual being. All for $130 for him. Which he has the audacity to say that that is sowing in good soil, in God's soil, because he's anointed to tell you that. That's how you know a false prophet. He tells you things out of his own imagination. Jeremiah told us about that, and Ezekiel told us about that, and Jesus warned about false prophets. They speak out of their own imagination to line their own prophets, their own pockets with prophets. They constantly tell us how they're prospering, giving us the idea that if we'll only partner with them, we will prosper too. These men are not of God. They're like clouds without rain. They are a scourge upon us, upon the body of Christ, even though they're looking at us every day on Christian television. They are, in a word, false prophets, looking to make a profit out of you. Profit, P-R-O-F-I-T. So be warned. It's part of my job. I am not trying to get into a fight with anybody, even though I'm Irish. The Irish are supposed to want fights all the time. It's not true. I don't want into fight. I want to protect the children of God. I want to warn them about the scamsters, because these are difficult days economically, and we have widows who are losing their money. I heard of one widow who wouldn't even eat her dinner. She had to send the money to the false prophet. Now, what I want you to do is to, as they say nowadays, wise up, be smart, be discerning. And you say to yourself, it doesn't matter how much he smiles, or even if he praises the Lord, or even if he sings a nice song and he tells me beautiful stories. If he's asking me for a seed for him, to get me all these things, $130 battle seed, it is a scam. Now, can I say that again any clearer? And the man who says it, and others like him, are total and complete false prophets. They are not sent from God. They are sent from the enemy with a wrong spirit to deceive you and to relieve you of your money. Don't give them a dime. Trust God. He will meet all your needs. Beware of the false prophets.